Fail stacking. Today we're going to go through it step by step. I get questions on Discord, on Facebook Messenger, my phone. You know who you are. So basically, instead of typing this out, I figured it was worthwhile making a quick video. Now, there are guides out there. TKE has a very valuable guide. I believe it's on Reddit. I'll put the links in the description below. I think it's also in the BU Discord, the official Bless Unleashed Discord, which probably could be referenced if you put in the search bar. I'm not too sure. But anyway, links will be in the description below for that. I'm going to try and upgrade my boots from 3 to 4. These are just some trash boots that I just thought would use in this video as a good indication on what to do and how to go about doing it. We're going to head to the unlicensed vendor with our offhands, and I'll explain why once we get there. Alright, so maybe I forgot to get cores. So I'm crafting some. Stand by. So for the people that don't know, this is the teleport where we need to go. Goldstone. So if I zoom out, it's basically... how to reference this? Mushrooms. Mercenaries. Askra Village. Northeast. Goldstone. And then we walk directly up to this camp. Right. We've made it. We've got our cores. We have our star seeds. We have our offhands. Now, why do we have offhands? We have offhands because they're much cheaper resource-wise to upgrade. No point using your armor and weapons and all of that consuming more cores. If you use your offhands, they're so much less as far as consumption goes. Now, this is where it gets a little bit tricky. This is dependent on you and how much you want to gamble. What I mean by that is, let's say you want to go for 12.5% or 17.5%, whatever. If you get to 12.5%, the chances of you succeeding becomes incredibly high. So some people often walk away at 12.5%. For this purpose, I'm going to go for 17.5% just to see what happens. Now, you also got to keep in mind that the more you do this and the more that you succeed, the more cores you will consume. So you got to weigh up these gains, I guess you could call them. So let's go ahead and try and get 20... anywhere above 15% would be right as rain with me. That's a really, really good start. So by getting it destroyed, I've netted myself 7.5%. That's good. This is costing me 60 cores. So this is where the gambling comes into play. So it might succeed, which it does. Can't say I'm actually surprised. We'll just keep going until it fails. Okay, failed, and we've netted ourselves another 7.5%, and it's cost us a couple of hundred cores. Not bad considering. So we'll go again, rolling the dice. And this is where I was saying about how much you want to gamble, right? So more often than not, this is better done with purple pieces. The ones that you get from regionals work fine, or out of the chest. Same thing. I think that one got destroyed as well. Perfect. So another 7.5%. I don't think I have... oh yeah. I have another purple. So this is better off trying to upgrade than the blues because the success rate is a little bit higher, obviously. Failed. Good. So now is the chance where you go, okay, I've gotten 12.5%. Do I walk away? Am I happy with that? I'm not happy with that, so I want to keep going because we need to get those mythic boots to +4, and we're not going to do that with 12.5%. I mean, you could, but the chances is pretty low. So I'll go again. And it looks like it's been destroyed. So, lucky for us, that's 20%. Now, there's no editing here whatsoever. This is what you see, is what you get. Yeah, okay, you could succeed a lot and then end up using your cores, but this is what I'm saying. It's up to you to decide whether or not to walk away. So now that we've gotten 20%, let's go ahead and go back to my favorite enchanting spot, which is in Spirios. I think it's got a high success rate. It's just a myth, but that's what I think. I'm going to go back there and try and get these boots upgraded now that I've gotten 20%. So to recap, we went to the unlicensed vendor with our offhands. That's important. and gain fail stacks. Now you can buy these offhands in the marketplace for anywhere between 2 and 7k star seeds. That's pretty much what I did. So even when you run out of regionals, you can just hit up the marketplace, buy them out. This is exactly what I did for this video. I didn't expect to get to 20% that quickly, I'll be honest. Here we are back at the common enhancement after we've gained our fail stacks. And we're going to see what we can do with these boots. Now, I'm not in the position... Oh, I could go buy repair tools if I really want to. But I'll just upgrade these and see how we go. So basically, we're 3 to 4 with 20% success rate. We'll give it a whirl. Fail. Okay, and every fail is 20... Oh, okay. Well, it's unfortunate for the purposes of this video that went straight away, but let's revise. So fail stacks came back. Every fail that you get for your mythic pieces is 2.5%. So keep that in mind. So let's say you get 17.5 or 20%. The chances are incredibly high to upgrade. Like anywhere from 20 to 30, the success rate is really high. I think it is quite fair. Now, here's the thing. If you want to get even greedier, what I ended up doing was I gained my 17.5% and my 20%. Then I've come to the common and used a dummy piece of mythic gear or legendary gear. Both kind of work the same, but I use mythic because it had less chance to break. So let's say you have a mythic piece, a dummy mythic piece, and go for like 1 or 2 extra fail stacks. Sometimes it pays off and sometimes it wouldn't. Take this for an example. If I did it the first time and got greedy with the second time, I might have upgraded it and lost all my progress with my fail stacking. So that's another thing that you can do. I've known people that get 20%, hit common and tried it 3 or 4 times, gain 27.5% to 30%, and then swap back to their piece. Now, depending if it's a weapon, you might take that 27.5% or 30% or whatever it is, and you might go the master vendor. That makes sense, right? So if you don't want to risk it, if you don't want to risk the break, it makes perfect sense to just brute force the master at that point. But for the main purpose, I would just use common and I would do this. Whether you just go the 20% and you shift straight into your main piece and go for the upgrade like I did and got the two chances there and it succeeded, which was great. Or you use your other pieces, your dummy piece for mythic, and gamble a couple of more fails, then swap to your main bit. So instead of the long text or the weird explanations, this is a quick rundown of fail stacking. This is all you need to know. Cause a little bit of star seed, a little bit of luck. It's still RNG, right? It's still RNG, and I'll show something in this video that you can cringe to, me getting to 50% fail stacks. It does happen, it can happen, so prepare yourself for that. But for the more or less, I hope this video helped everyone and got a bit more of an explanation about how to upgrade in your gear a little bit easier, a little bit less stressful, hopefully. So guys, I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching and take care.